beautiful people, welcome to Susan and Family TV. So, how are you all doing? Hope you are doing great. As for me and my daughter, we are doing super great by His grace. Amen. And we wish the same for you out there. Amen. So, beautiful people, welcome to another entertaining, inspiring, educating, interesting video from Susan and Family TV. So, today, beautiful people, we are going to be having another chit chat on our family channel, Susan and Family TV. So, as you have all known, this is not our chit chat channel, just that sometimes I love to share like chit chat video on this our family channel because I know that most people are more familiar with our family channel, Susan and Family TV, more than our chit chat channel, Susan Love TV. So, beautiful people, please try and follow us on our chit chat channel, Susan Love TV. I'm going to try by God's grace not to forget. I always forget to write our chit chat channel on our family channel. So today I'm going to write the name just in case maybe when I'm saying it, maybe you don't hear it good. So I'm going to write the name on this our channel when I'm going to be uploading this video, Susan Love TV. So after this video, by God's grace, I'm going to be having another entertaining, interesting, inspiring, educative video, on our other channels, Susan Love TV, on our Chit Chat channel. So please try and follow us on our other channel because we have amazing videos, inspiring videos that you will learn something from. You will not love to miss any of our videos on our channel, Susan Love TV. So once again, welcome to this our channel, Susan and Family TV, which is our family channel. So today we are going to be having a chit chat video from lessons of life. I love to like share videos about lessons of life because I've seen that nowadays most videos that I come across on YouTube, let me say on social media, let me say on YouTube, is like a husband having extramarital affairs, husband having affairs, husband having like affairs with maids, and divorcing in marriages, separating in marriages, So I'm going to like today be sharing a topic which is, will you leave your husband for your mate when you find out they are having affair? So that is our topic of today. Again, will you leave your husband for your mate when you find out they are having affair? So it's just like the thing is so common nowadays. It's just like marriages are like broken like every 1 second, 1 minute or the other. Every day you see on social media, you see on YouTube, marriages broken, and some of these marriages are broken because of their husbands, because why their husbands are having extramarital affairs, because sometimes their husbands are having affairs with women out there, because sometimes their husbands are having affairs even with the maid that live with them in the home. So now we are not going to be talking why we are not going to be talking about why men are having affairs, extramarital affairs, but today we are going to be talking about when you find out, when you are in the position of, you find out that you are married and you find out that your husband is having an affair with your mate, what are you going to do? So that is what we are going to be talking about, beautiful people. So again, topic, will you leave your husband? Will you leave your husband for your mate when you find out they are having affairs? So beautiful people, I'm going to like start from the beginning to the end. I'm going to like speak on my opinion, what I feel, and I'm going to share it with you all. Sincere opinion, my sincere, frankly speaking, that when you listen and you want to act according just to, the way I'm going to be expressing my own opinion, you are not going to regret it. Susan and Family TV and our other channel, Susan Love TV, we love to share what you will learn from that you will not regret in case you want to do it. So, beautiful people, we are going to be starting. I wrote, beautiful people, I would love to share with you my opinion concerning this topic, and I'm going to be very sincere and frank with you. So I also went ahead and wrote, to first I'm going to say it's going to be difficult for me to have a maid to live with us in the home. I'm going to be using example of we in Europe with our kids. So my daughter, she do a cleaning of her room herself. She arrange her things herself. She's growing every day. She's growing older. So my daughter does almost all the things she wants to do by herself. So it's only me and my daughter living in our home. So we are not going to need a maid living with us here in Europe, living with my daughter and I. So now we are going to be talking about people in Africa, because there are some women in Africa, they have many kids, they have babies, so they need a nanny, they need a cleaner, they need a help, that will come to like support them, help them in cleaning or taking care of their kids. So this kind of women, when they find out that the maid that they, employed is having, or their husband is having an affair with their maid, what are they going to do? So that is the topic we are talking about. So I also went ahead and wrote first, I'm going to say I'm not going to, it's going to be difficult for me to have a maid to live with us in the home. But if I need a help to assist me in the house chores, I'm going to take a help who will come in the mornings to assist me in the house chores, and the help will leave that same day. Maybe this might be once in a week. So I'm just saying, for instance, maybe, we go to Africa for a visit, and the house choice is like too much for me. I just need someone that is going to come to support me by cleaning. So this maid or this house help is not going to like stay with me and my daughter in the home. Maybe this help can just come once in a week, just once in a week, and support me in cleaning of the house. So that's only I might. Maybe when we go to Africa for visit, I will do, but I will not. It's going to be difficult for me to like put a maid to live with us in the home. So I also went ahead and wrote, coming to the question, will you leave your husband for your maid when you find out they are having affair? To me, I can't trust any maid with my husband, because some maids can be desperate. Some maids are ready to go all lengths to break any marriage which they sees and knows their husbands loves their wives dearly. So I'm just talking about some women who are like, let's use example. I'm using example of Africa now. I'm not using example of myself because I'm not married. I'm a single mom, which you all know. I'm a single mom with amazing daughter, my daughter. So I'm talking about women, mostly, let's say Africa, because we women, mothers, single mothers in Europe, we don't need maids. So we are talking about women in Africa now. So in the other hand, there are maids who are brought up responsible by their parents, that no matter how the husband of the family she works for attract her with material things, she will not fall for it. And this kind of responsible mates are just 10% out of 100. So that is my own opinion I'm sharing. Feel free, comment below if what I'm talking about is making sense. I would love to see your opinion. As you are learning from me, I would also love to learn from you. So I also went ahead and wrote, when you find out your husband is having when you find that your husband is having an affair with your mates, to me, leaving your husband is not the right option. It's not the best or right decision to take. So to me, I'm adding my own opinion. I'm just talking about what I feel. When you find that your husband is having an affair with your maid, maybe you're in that position out there. So many people are passing through this kind of thing. So leaving your husband, to me, is not the best decision and is not the best option to take. So I also went ahead and wrote, to me, first thing, I think a woman in that position, what she needs to do is for her first to calm down, think first before acting or taking any decision she might regret later. So I also went ahead and wrote, the reason why you leaving your husband is not the best decision are many beautiful people. Reasons like, it might be that your maid seduce your husband. So leaving your husband for her is not the right decision. It might be that you took a desperate maid who don't care how you feel when you find out she is having affair with your husband. So leaving your husband is not the right option. It might be that your husband just wanted your maid just once but landed him in mess. So leaving your husband is not the right option. It might be your maid jealous you and she wants to sit in and take your position as a housewife instead of a maid. So you're leaving your home for your maid is not the right option. It might be your maid have been destroying marriages before, and you didn't know and you fall a victim. So leaving your husband for your maid is not the right decision. It might be that your maid don't didn't come to you as a help, rather her intentions coming to your home is because of your husband. So you leaving your husband, leaving your home, leaving your marriage, leaving your matrimonial home for a maid is not the right option. So that are some of the reasons I just wrote now. So I also went ahead and said, beautiful people, when you don't take caution, you rush to take hasty decisions that you might regret later. You will find out that at the end of it, your maid will fully take your position as a housewife in your home, and you becoming a single mother for years. So that is why I said it's good to calm down, think wisely before taking any decision or even thinking of leaving your husband because of your mates having an affair with him. I also went ahead and wrote, you leaving your husband will not help in any way for you and your kids. And sometimes, like example in Europe, here we live, example in Europe law, when parents are married, or the name of the kids are on their father's, or on their father's name, the kids have to go to their fathers twice every month, in every week, in twice every month in 2 weekends, and in the holidays is 50-50. The kids have to stay with their mama and their father. So during the holiday here in Europe, when marriages are divorced, man and woman they are divorced, they have kids, or kids have the name with their father. So and normal days, school days, every 2 weeks weekend the kids go to their parents. But when it's holiday, like a summer holiday now, 2 months is 50-50. 1 month the kids will stay with their parents, with their father, and 1 month the kids will stay with their mama. So I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm talking about this. So I also went ahead and wrote, are you going to risk your kids in the hands of a maid who went to all lengths to make sure that you leave your marriage? Don't you think a maid who went to that length to send you packing can also do anything you might regret? So you see, leaving your home for your maid is not the right thing for you to do, beautiful women. So I also went ahead and wrote, don't you think divorcing or leaving your marriage because of a maid is not the best decision to take, beautiful women? Don't you think it's better you stay in your marriage, if not because of you, but because of your kids, beautiful women? If you truly know their father is a good, caring father, if you are not suspecting your husband might do the same thing to your daughters, because we have heard too many times how fathers make love to their own daughters. God forbid that in our daughters' lives, in Jesus' name. Amen. So you leaving your husband, for your mate is not the right thing to do. But if you are like suspecting your husband that he might like go ahead and start to like seduce or start to like molest your daughters just the way he has started with your maid, then you can make any decision. But if you know that your husband is responsible, caring, and loving father to his daughters, that there is nothing that will make your husband to like go, even when he's drunk, to like start touching the daughters or thinking of making love to to his daughters. So leaving your husband because he's having an affair with your maid, to me, is not the right decision. So I also went ahead and wrote, beautiful women, if you are not suspecting your husband might do the same thing to your daughters, beautiful people, if you are not suspecting your husband might do the same thing to your daughters, I think leaving your husband, leaving your marriage because of your mate is not the best option to do. So I also went ahead and wrote, if you will find out later that the people who advise you to leave your husband because he have affair with your mate, before you know it, these same people will begin to mock you. that you can't control your home, these same people will later go and make friends with your maid and your husband to spoil your name completely. It is happening every day. The people that will advise you, really? Your husband just went ahead. Your husband he didn't respect you going ahead. Women out there, just like he put your name down. Your husband going ahead to have an affair with your maid. Just leave him. There is no respect there. Having so these same people, beautiful women, these same people that will advise you to leave your husband because your husband have an affair with your mate. These same people are going to go around after 2 3 years to say, are you still a single mother? Have you not seen a marriage? Have you not seen another man since you left your husband? These same people are going to go around to make friends with that your maid and with your ex-husband, and they are going to spoil your name completely. So before thinking of leaving your home, your marriage, because of a maid having an affair with your husband, you have to calm down and think properly. What is the best thing for you to do before think of leaving your home for a maid to take over. So I also went ahead. 15 says, beautiful people, there are many good reasons for a woman not to leave her marriage, her home, her husband, a caring father to her kids for a desperate maid. That is why, that is truth. Just like as I've listed one, have written, there are so many reasons, there are so many amazing reasons why a woman don't need to leave her matrimonial home, don't need to leave her husband, don't need to leave the caring father of her kids for her maid, for a desperate maid. There are some husbands who don't really like love or care for their wives, but they don't use their kids to play. When they have 1 cent, let's say, okay, now they have 10 euro, they can like spend 6 euros for their kids and keep 4 euros for themselves. So that is a caring father. They can like spend 5 euros for their kids and keep 5 euros for themselves. That is a caring father. So even when these men don't like have the time for you, but as long as they care for their kids, if you come across this kind of a father who cares for his kids, who is always there to do his best for his kids, there is no way, to me, I don't think it's a good option for you to leave this kind of a caring father, for your maid, just because you find that they are having affair. So 16 says, but if you find out that your husband forced your maid to make love to her, then you have all reasons to make any decision. So here another one goes, but if you find out that your husband forced your maid to make love to her, then you have reasons, other reasons for you to make a decision which no one can ever advise you to do. Because when you find out that, the men say, I was not like interested, I have been telling him I'm not interested, I can't do this to the madam that is helping, I can't do this to your wife, I don't want to break a home, and your husband still forced her, then beautiful women, you have reasons to make any decision. So, but if your husband didn't force your maid, if you find out that your husband didn't force your maid, beautiful women, to make love to her, is very important, beautiful ladies, for you to think very smart, not to rush for a divorce, not to leave your home, for you not to regret it later. So here is it. So I hope you learned something from this video. I just try to express myself because of what I've been seeing on social media, because of what I've been seeing on YouTube. Sometimes I'm like touched. I know I'm a single mother. Why I'm touched? Because I know to be a single mother, it takes the grace of God. It is by His grace that I and my daughter, we are living happily everything we need, because why I call upon God day and night. It is not easy when you are a single mother. For me, it's with me and my daughter. There are some ladies, when they divorce their husband, they have 4 kids, they have 3 kids, they have 5 kids, though they are going to be a single mother to like 4, 5 kids. It's not easy, so it takes the grace of God. And I pray we mothers, we mamas, that the grace of God will continue to be sufficient for us to bring up our daughters, our kids properly, the way God Almighty, has destined for our kids to be brought up properly. So hope you learned something from this video. Again, topic of today's lessons of life: will you leave your husband for your maid when you find out they are having affairs? So, which I just explained. I said mine frankly, sincere speaking what is in my mind, and I hope from the beginning to the end